Hello, this is Dr. Young, and I'm going to go over your week 2 work for this week. So we're going to talk about job analysis and recruiting this week. So after you've read all of your course materials, you want to do your knowledge check, and then for your discussion, we're going to talk about succession planning or job description. So you can choose one of these. So you either define succession planning and explain why it is important. Excuse me. Or consider your own job and then pretend that your job description has not been revised in a very long time. And then describe a process that you would follow if you're going to analyze this job and update the job description. So that's what you're doing for your discussion. Remember to look at this document here. Doing discussions right gives you a guideline of what the expectations are for length and talking about substantive versus posts that just don't really add anything. So you want to make sure that you follow this guideline. And just a reminder, really, they're on all the discussions. Okay. So just moving on to our project. Now, you're playing a role, and your role is recruiter. And you are considering either a past job or current job that you have. And in that role, make sure that you're looking at your own or the current or past job and talk about how you would recruit for that particular job. And then you're going to look at external recruiting methods that could be used to recruit for that job, and make sure to keep up with newer techniques. With technology advances, there are new ways of doing this, and you want to make sure that you're keeping current on this. So, do some external research, not just using your text. Maybe look for some recruiting trends. Examine what recruiting method would work best in that job. And then, you're basically giving me an overview of methods and then picking one for that job. And then you're going to evaluate legal regulations and EEO laws that will be applicable to that position, hiring for that position. And then analyze how to avoid legal issues in the external recruiting process. So when you're doing the recruiting, what are some considerations from a legal standpoint you need to, cover, make sure that you don't violate when you are recruiting for this position. It's a 4 to 5 page paper. Just that does not include title or reference page. So make sure that you're not considering that when you're writing. That's really all for this week. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know, and I'll be happy to assist you. Have a great week.